What's up, guys? Jason here. So I just finished reading James Islington's The Will of the Many, and I just wanted to give my rapid fire reaction. This is actually the first book I've read from James Islington, so I don't have the Lacanius trilogy to compare it to. This book has been gaining a lot of praise since its release. It currently has a 4.69 rating on Goodreads, which is pretty impressive for something that's not Brandon Sanderson or Rebecca Yarros. It's an ancient Rome-inspired story centered around a teenage orphan that's hired to join the Academy of a Hierarchy to find some answers and solve a murder. So I knew nothing of this book prior to reading it. I'm actually not a big fan of fantasy stories that center around a magic or battle academy. I also don't like sitting through long chapters of training sessions. I thought the writing was very well done, along with the world building. There are some sci-fi elements because you'll see some technology and vehicles in this ancient Rome setting. Because of the hype surrounding this book, my expectations were pretty high. My reaction after the first couple of chapters was like, "Oh, this is okay." A few chapters after that, it's okay, and the next few, this is pretty interesting. And then we get to this chapter where there's a huge naval battle inside of a coliseum, and that's when the story hits the fan, and I'm like, wow. And just when I finally thought the story was taken off, our main character joins the academy, and we go back to even more chapters of him going through training sessions, and me thinking like, oh, this is okay. So by this point, there's really nothing drawing me to the story, and I think the main issue is that I wasn't sure who the main side characters were. But as our main character moves up in rank in the academy, we start seeing him build friendships and form some strong bonds. And there's a strong theme of family and friendship that really connects me to the story. All of the build-up from parts 1 and 2 in the book pay off in a big way in part 3, and from here on out, I'm fully engaged. I flew through the last 200 chapters in one sitting. The execution was just perfect, and I could not put it down. I'm still trying to gather all my thoughts after completing the book because I'm just so overwhelmed and excited and can't wait for book 2. The story is chock full of political intrigue and betrayals, and you will see some characters that you've grown attached to meet their fate. The hype and praise is definitely well deserved, and while I'm waiting for the next installment, I might as well start reading the Lacanius trilogy. And that's my rapid fire reaction. If you enjoyed this content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next page.